10 years ago was the last time I ever turned on my PlayStation 3. 10 years ago was the last time that I played Battlefield 4 with my friends, doing dumb stuff, like putting C4 into the car and flying. 10 years ago was the last time that I played Black Ops 2 on my PlayStation 3. The last time I played GTA 4, Metal Gear, and games like that. And you might be wondering, why am I the sudden I'm on the PlayStation 3? And as you can see, yes, this is the PlayStation 3. And you might be wondering, why am I on it? It's because I just found out that for Dragon War 3, it was only the PlayStation 3. Originally, I was gonna play on my Steam because I just thought to myself, I'll just buy all the games on Steam and play them through there. But turns out, as I was typing it on Steam, it's not there. So I was a little confused at first. And I searched it up, where to play, and it turns out it was on the PlayStation 3. So I thought to myself, maybe this is an excuse to play on the PlayStation 3. So I went ahead and I bought a new controller, because why not? And a new AC cable, or like the power cable, whatever, so it can turn back on and stuff. And how do I say this? So I simply decided that I will be using my PlayStation 3 for a lot of the games, not all of them, but some of them. And I also found out that I can run PS2 games on the PS3. I didn't know that until I searched it up. I thought to myself, because I wanted to play Silent Hill 2, and apparently Dragon War 1 is only in the PlayStation 2. So I didn't want to spend $200 on trying to get a PS2 just so I can play a couple of games, and there you go. Turns out that my PlayStation 3 can actually run PS2 games. I was really shocked. I found out because I low-key asked ChatGPT. Yeah, I know, ChatGPT. I asked, and I just kind of thought to myself, like, if a PS5 can run PS4 games, can a PS3 run PS2 games? So I searched it up. Turns out, yes, only some models. And it turns out that the model I have can actually do it, which I found it very impressive. And so just to quickly show y'all how that works right here. Let me just show y'all. Look at that. PS2 saved some data. So that means I can run PS2 games. I didn't know that until I searched it up, but yeah. So yeah, I didn't know that. And as you can see here, this is like my old games and stuff. GTA 4, you got Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, you had World at War, MW2, Star Wars, Fall of Cybertron, Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4 was my main game when I first got the PS3 from my uncle. And if you watch my other video, you kind of found out how this whole thing started. But this is the real beginning. This is where it all started for me. It was just with me getting the PS3, and then I went to GameStop to get Battlefield 4. And then from there, the rest is history. And to be honest, I don't think I can play a game, because it breaks my heart to, like, just look at this. I don't think I have the strength to play a game, so I'm just gonna be ranting, just looking at the menu. It's been 10 years since I ever did anything with this console, to be honest. And a lot of people might not think too much, they might just think, oh, it's just a PS3, it's whatever. But to me, it's very special. It means a lot. I would die for my PlayStation 3 and my PS4, but it just does mean a whole lot to me. So I wouldn't even know where to get started. So I'm probably just gonna scroll around. And I also just found out that the PS3 actually had themes. I thought that it was only for the colors and stuff, but it's not. Like, apparently there's themes. I actually downloaded a couple, and yeah. But I left my Battlefield 4 disc on the PS3. I didn't know that until I turned it back on. I just thought to myself, like, did I leave a disc on the PS3? It turns out, yes, I did leave Battlefield 4. I don't have the tray anymore, the little disc tray, or like the box case. I don't have it anymore, sadly. But I'm glad that I still do have the game, because this game was absolutely everything to me. And I also have I also have Battlefield, this game right here, and there's also this game right here. I didn't really play this much. This one from like 2013. I never understood this game, really. I never really understood it. And then here you have like the accounts, trophies, and whatever. And nah. So right now, I'll probably just be looking through some messages. I actually customized my account or like my profile like just a little. Here you can see that I have let's see, like 275 trophy level. I don't get how that works, but I mean it's like it makes sense, but I don't get how it works. You can see the trophy in like the PS4 games and stuff. You can see like 2,144. That's a whole lot. I generally do wonder how many trophies I will have by the end of like this whole series. Like after I play all the games that I ever said I'm gonna play and stuff. I wonder how many trophies I will have. And I also will try to platinum all games. I'm not gonna focus on trying to platinum the game once I finish it. I'll just move on to those different series, and then once I do finish up all games ever that I ever wanted to do, then I'll focus on the platinums. But besides that, yeah. And then here, as you can see, you got 1,654 bronze, 375 on silvers, 104 in golds, and like 11 platinums. So I am low key curious as to how this whole collection is gonna look by the end of like this whole series. And here you can see like my online ID. If I have to be honest, my biggest regret was changing my name from like Yami 2006 to like TTV and stuff, and then back to 2005 because I couldn't change it back to normal. But we can just pretend like it says Yami 2006 because that's my real name right there. That's the name. And then here, and honestly, just seeing the 0 friends generally kind of hurts me because at one point I had like many friends with this game. Back then I used to get a bunch of friend requests and stuff, and that's kind of how I made a bunch of friends and stuff like back then. And even though I played on the PlayStation 3 for a couple of months, there were still very special memories to me. And then as you can see, like these are all my friends and stuff. A lot of these are from the PS4 accounts and stuff. Like all of them were like on the PS4, whatever. But it just, I don't know, just kind of breaks my heart seeing all of them being offline and stuff. And then here you got like add friends, players met. Let's see, 2017, 2017, 2017, and back then when I still had my PS4, I mean I still do, but back then when the PS4 was like still like the new console, whatever, because the PS5 came out in 2020, so there was times where I would still plug in my PS3 and play there because sometimes I'll maybe get bored of the PS4 or whatever, or maybe I just wanted to, I guess, relive a little bit of nostalgia back then. So I would plug in back in my PS3 and play some more and stuff. And that kind of would be the last time that I played it since, and I never plugged in my PS3 ever again. So here you got messages. Now, the thing that I find very interesting about the PS3 was when you made a party with someone, it was what you call it? When you made a party with someone, you couldn't really play the game. It was only like the voice, like the party chat, and that's it. Like you can only just say the talk to each other. I kind of found that annoying, so it kind of just forced. I feel like that is one of the main reasons why a lot of people were in game chat back then, and it was because the PlayStation would like force people into being on game chat with your friends. So your only option was really just talking on game chat and texting each other while playing the game. So yeah, that's probably a whole lot why a whole lot of people were on a game chat back then compared to now. Because a lot of people, like, you go to an online lobby and you sit, like, you go to game chat, there's not gonna be that many people nowadays. They're just that quiet, or you're not gonna really hear much compared to back then. So right now I'm just gonna go, and another thing I find very interesting is that it wasn't just like a group chat texting. Like there was like separate inboxes, so received and then sent. So I'm just gonna be looking at some of the ones that I received before from like years ago. Let's see, it's Paramount. Old friends of mine. Do you like my pilot? Let me show you. I'm pretty sure this was about like Titanfall 2. Pretty sure that's how I met this guy before. I actually absolutely love Titanfall 2. I literally planned on that game. Yeah, I mean, you're my best friend. Alright, yeah, it's a whole lot. Yeah, any day now. So here we are, the very first ever message that I ever received. It's from dude's name is Chorizo. See, he just saying sub hi. He said hi. This guy said why. Who are you and how old are you? Hey, hola. Cause yeah, I do speak Spanish. So invites from Battlefield 4. Hemos perdido. That means we've lost. Oh, the pielta, yada yada yada. Let me please, yes. Do you have Uncharted 3? I didn't, and I still don't to this day. But I will be playing Uncharted on my game series, so you know. Friend request. Salute. Let's see. Jeep up, sorry, it's been done. This guy asked me if I wanted to play Transformers. I guess he was talking about Transformers like Fall of Cybertron. That game is fucking legendary. I love that game. Fall of Cybertron was so golden. Let's see. Pues dale, please read. And I think I noticed about back then is like, I don't know why, but people just like to pretend like they were these like famous streamers or YouTubers. I don't know why. Like you got this guy saying, "Hello, my name is Markiplier while live streaming." I remember seeing this message and I thought to myself, like, why the fuck would Markiplier be texting me, you know? Like I knew it wasn't Markiplier, but I just thought it was the most fucking funniest shit ever. See, I Markiplier challenge you to a duel. I'm gonna know he said, please go easy. Like, this shit is funny. Ohio Godfather. Let's see what battle logs, some info requests, yada yada yada. Yeah, Battlefield stuff. Sky asked me if I have Little Big Planet 3. Sadly, I didn't. Sky, this is one of my original friends from the Battlefield 4 days. I generally do wonder where this guy's at now, and I hope I can talk to him one day again. This was really one of my best friends. Let's see. Guy kept saying something about me. Funny how this guy invited me to Advanced Warfare in the PS3. I didn't have Advanced Warfare 3 back there. Advanced Warfare. I got Billy sending me another friend request. Now, honestly, I would add these people, but I'm pretty sure I have like too many friends already, so I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, asking me how am I? Yada yada yada. Esto on the Battlefield. He's playing Battlefield, yeah. This guy asking me if I had a Skype or Facebook back then. I was like 9. What's this? 9, 15. I was 10. I'm not even joking. I was 10 years old this time. This was a whole 10 years ago. I'm about to turn 20 in July, so you know. I didn't really have any social medias whatsoever. I just had like YouTube and whatever when I was a kid. My biggest regret is not adding these people. My biggest regret would just be not having any type of social medias back when I was a kid, because I wish I had these guys added so I would remember them forever. But now they're just like, you know, I don't know if I ever see these guys again, and it really has been 10 years, so I don't know what these guys are most likely have their own lives and stuff. So so this guy, I was 10 years old back then. This guy's probably like 22, I think. You know, if I'm turning 20 this year, and he's 3 years older than me at the time, he would be 23 or maybe like 24. Nah, probably anywhere from 22 and 24 close. But it is crazy, like, you know. I mean, you Asian or Spanish? Now this one's fucking funny because I don't know what made this guy ask whether I'm Asian or Spanish, but you know, I am Spanish, so I'm Puerto Rican, so cambia means change. Hola, bro. I mean, hey, like 10 years later. This guy asked me if I had a WhatsApp. I didn't. This guy's speaking to me in fucking what? Portuguese, you know, that Brazilian shit. And honestly, I might hop on some Duolingo to learn some shit, you know. This guy tells me he's Brazilian. I mean, yeah. Where I'm from. When I play today, work in the night. So this guy's like, I'm pretty sure at the time this guy's like in his 20s, like he's 24 back in 26. When I play today, work in the night. Cool. And then I speak very well in English. So English, speaking Portuguese, yes. You play this game. Bye. Go to work. How many years old? This guy was fucking 27 back in 20. Holy shit. This guy gotta be like in his mid 30s now. Jesus. Like this dude is pushing 40 now. Like it's crazy how fast the years can go by because holy shit. Like this dude is in his 40s now. I wonder where this guy's at now. Like I hope this guy can like somewhat remember. I highly doubt it. This game remembers my name or anything, but yeah. We are the CIA. Bye. Hi. Turn off the mic, please. This was yeah, bro. Now this guy was another old friend from like the Battlefield group. Also, kind of breaks my heart seeing these two gone forever like this. But yeah. So this is like the second. It was like five of us. Five of us, I think. Because in Battlefield 4, you could play up to like 6-man squad and be on game chat and stuff. Yeah. Guys, wait 1 second. Okay, vamos, Yumi. Guys, some friend request back in 2016. Guys, 2018. They got Fragstar. A lot of these guys are just old friends that I had back then. I wish I could like find them. I hope, deep in my heart, I hope that these guys find my videos again and remember me. Because I do want to talk to them again. I hope maybe one day. But yeah. This guy asked me if I watch Vegeta's a popular Spanish YouTuber that I used to watch when I was a kid. This guy is I love this guy named Vegeta777. If you know him, then you know. But yeah. This guy said last one I'm gone. Bueno nos vemos. PS3 no la tengo. This guy asked me if I had GTA 5 on the PS3. I didn't. Honestly, I didn't get GTA 5 until like what 2020, and it was because my parents were one of those that were like, oh, you know, video game makes you violence type of parents basically. So it never made sense to me, but you know, I guess, you know, 2013 2016 stuff, I never understood that logic of how video games make someone violent. I mean, now that I'm all older, maybe it does, you know, Rocket League and stuff. And maybe 2K, but I don't really play 2K. I just know it just enrages people, but yeah. It's good. And I saw scroll and I scroll. It just, you know, this is like the same guys, the same boys from back then. Hoy es mi cumpleaños, I cumplo 13. So this guy turns 13. Wait, hold on, let me see this guy's birthday. 10/6/2016. That was this guy's birthday. I'm gonna keep that in my head. 10/16. Okay. Hoy mi cumpleaños, cumplo 13. And he. So yeah, this guy's in his mid 20s now. I'm about to turn 20. I'm 19, but he's about to turn 20. I'm about to turn 20 this year. This guy's like 23 by now. 22 at most, maybe. I got you in any 2K. Your mom. 2 friend request. You ready, glue? Going somewhere. Taking my phone. I'm back. This guy says I'm going somewhere. I'll text you on my phone when I'm back. I come on, what is? We got GTA 5. So any messages before like Christmas of 2016 were all in the PS3. But no PlayStation Plus. I think this guy was like texting me when he had the PS4, I think. In black. Zombie. Want to play with me? What's our microphone? This guy asking me to use my mic. When you're about to get Rising Star, don't want to risk, you know, what's this about? I don't know what this is about, if I'm being honest. I don't know what this game is about. So yeah, a whole lot of these messages are just from like way back then and stuff, you know. This guy said, "Yo, hey, what the fuck is this? Who the fuck are all of you?" We aren't even in the same, bro. We aren't even in the same console. Yeah, so it just means like some of these messages from like people on the PS4 are still on the PS3 still. Sticker, yeah. See, sticker. Who does have a PC? Well, it sucks. It sucks. Hook up my Minecraft. The guy asking me if I had to play Minecraft. I did not have Minecraft on the PS3 because I already had him at Xbox 360. So a lot of times, kind of with the PS4 and the PS3, you know how back and forth. There will be times where I would unplug my PS3 and back on the 360, and there will be times when I just get back on the PS3. This guy said I got the Bulldog Deagle 44 and the CS5 unlocked for the Dragon DLC. And the only tab right now is DLC on that, to be honest. Pretty sure he's talking about Battlefield 4 because I ain't gonna lie, I did buy. I remember first buying. I loved DLCs back then. They were like, because they were cheap at least. There were no dumbass cosmetics back then. Like everything was so much easier and so much better back then. Get the PSN messages app if you haven't already. I mean, I guess. Remember I speak Spanish. He said what happened. Once again, mi hermano estaba jugando, yo volví, yo soy Kevin. Yeah, so this guy's a brother and stuff, I guess. This guy said that ruined my 5K sub channel. I mean, that sucks, to be honest. Change your password, yada yada yada. I thought you guys were good friends anyways. What the hell happened? Can't trust no one. Told me he reported you a long time ago. I guess there was some beef going on in the group chat back then, which I don't remember. Do you have a phone, kid? If you can't log into your email, then you're good. I'm still trying to sit here one day. What was this group chat about? Well, I'm about to expose you're a dumbass. Yeah, it's probably like another group chat thingy. Still cows things, but I'm gonna give it back. Give me back my shit. You tried to get my account info by getting on Kai's account. LOL, Rocket League drama. Yeah, holy, this is like a while ago. But you got pissed because I didn't wager you and deleted me and Kai and trying to change my YouTube password. My account. I might get back on my PS4 or my PS3, or not the PS3. Let me listen to the PS3 on the PS5. Try to see what was this beef about, because even I'm confused what this is all about. And also, Gabo, I remember this guy too. Holy shit, this is, oh my god, even and Hugo Rendo. These two guys right here, these guys were like part of the Battlefield group chat too. It was Hugo Rendo, Gabo, X-Step, and Nacho Fed. And then there's me. So that'll be Hugo, Gabo, me, Nacho, and X-Step. That's 5 of us. Maybe there was I think we had a 6-man, but I can't remember. But at most we had a 5-man squad back in the Battlefield 4 days. And I generally do wonder where these guys are at now. Like the only one, this guy is the only one that is still actually active that I talk to still, but he changed his name to like TP something, whatever. And we haven't really talked to each other since, but I'll think about talking to him one day again. For the rest, I truly do not know where they have gone to. I wish one day we can like talk to each other and all of us reunite. Guess I won't be on because I can't play with you right now. You got to be patient. Yada yada yada. This guy tell me I'm too young to be playing this game. Like, I guess, buddy. 20 crates for it, yada yada yada. Battlefield. This guy said hi. Let's see. He sent me to join the party. I think I've read enough for today, I guess. I'll probably read more off camera. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, that's gonna be about it. And I'm just gonna, I guess, really rant and stuff. I'm not gonna really do much, honestly. So yeah. So yes, but if you watch my other video about me revealing my cleats, you will know that the first game was starting with Dragon War 3, which I have right here. And also another thing I didn't know was that this, I found it very interesting. This one has like the blue cover. Usually all of the PS3 games will have like the dark gray or like black color to them, but this one I found it very interesting that it has blue. I thought it was like just weird and stuff, because usually it's either red for like good games and black for the normal games, but this one apparently just has like blue on it, like the PS, literally just like the PS4. So I was very confused. And so I went ahead and I bought the game for 80. Well, I didn't buy it. It was actually an auction for like $20 at first, because I was trying to look for an option for this game. And what you call it, a lot of them were like for like hundreds of dollars, since it was just generally crazy. Like I kept looking for like maybe like a cheap copy or whatever, and a lot of them were like in the hundreds and whatever. I'm like, ah, hell no. So I found one. It was this guy putting up for auction for like starting at 20. I put some money in, right? And eventually the price came like going up and up and up until it got to like $80, and boom, eventually I won the bid. But still, like $80 for this game is generally crazy, but you know, it is what it is. And as you can see right here, it's like the disc. I don't. I'm honestly gonna try to like peel this thing off, because you know it's just kind of ugly. But honestly, besides that, the cover is very nice. And when you open it, here you have the disc and the instructions, you could say. I also didn't know this, but it came with a little QR code. I don't know what exactly this is for, but I guess like, I mean, I would have want to find out, but it's probably expired, so I'm not gonna really care too much about it. But besides that, yeah. So very nice cover, and this right here will be the beginning of all the games that I'll be playing. This will be like the first game that I'll be playing the series and stuff. I also went ahead and bought a whole bunch of different PS3 games like Black Ops 2. Honestly, generally the greatest Call of Duty of all time. Argue with a wall, generally. I also bought GTA 4. I had definitely to buy this game. This is like one of the greatest GTAs of all time. Like generally, this game right here has to be like top 5 PS3 games of all time, because there's no way. Like this game is just really amazing. Like actually, I find it so crazy how the crash physics in this game, like car physics, were actually more realistic in GTA 5. I don't know how that works, but hey, I guess. I also went ahead and bought Metal Gear Rising. This is another game that I'm very excited to play. I've always wanted to play this game, but I never got to back then. And so now that I bought it, you know, I'm very excited. So I'll also be playing this game for when I start the Metal Gear series. And this one right here, this is another game that I had to buy this, because I don't even know how to explain how good this game is. I had it on the 360 originally, so I didn't have it on my PS3. But oh my god, let me tell you, this game is fucking amazing. I don't understand why Rockstar never made a new game and just left it there. Like this game is genuinely amazing, and I definitely will be making a series of this game too. I love this game. Like I don't even know how to start explaining how much I love this game. And lastly, I also bought Minecraft. Or actually, I lied. This is not the last game that I bought. And I also bought the PS3 version of Minecraft, so like the Legacy Console Edition. Did I have to buy it? No, but I bought it for nostalgia and because I kind of want to make a new series of me beating every single Minecraft version. So from like the PS3 to the PS4 and to the PS5, basically make a new world, beat Ender Dragon. There you go, basically. I also bought MW3. I never actually ever played. I never really played NW3 because I was more of an NW2 person. So I never really played NW3 back then. And where do I begin? I never played the campaign for this. I played a lot of Call of Duty my whole life. There's only a couple of Call of Duties that I never got to play. So there's that. And this is another game that I'll be playing in like story order for me to understand also for the series. And lastly, I also bought Black Ops 1. There's another game that I did play, but I never got to fully finish. I never really played the multiplayer like that much, or the campaign. I just played for a little bit and I just left it there. So yeah, these are all the PS3 games that I bought so far. Who knows how much? Let me show you. Who knows how much money I've already spent? Like, let's hypothetically, if all these games were like $20, say 20, 40, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. This is like hypothetically, if all these games were $20, it'll be around $120, 140. But the truth is, a lot of these games were like, actually no, I spent $80 in this one, and the rest like 30 and maybe above. So yeah, I already spent like a whole lot of money on these games right here, so you can see. And one of the things that bothers me, it doesn't really bothers me much because it makes sense, but one of the things that really gets me a little bit is how people in my brother's comments be like, oh my god, thank you Yami, or Yami this or Yami that. And at first you would look at this and think they're talking about me, but no, they're talking about my brother, because he uses my Roblox account for his videos and stuff. So everyone thinks that's his name, but in reality that's my name. And it doesn't really bother me because like I said, it makes sense, but deep down it kind of does bother me because at the end of the day, that's my name. I made this from brick by brick. I made this brick by brick. I started this whole journey by myself back in 2016. I made the name up. I was the one who came up with the name. I was the one who played the games and stuff. So low-key, it does actually bother me that people call him that. I also went ahead and bought a couple of games online because I didn't really feel like buying the disc version. I bought, it was Manhunt and also Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. I didn't know Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 were actually in the PS3, so I'm very excited to play those games. I've always wanted to play Sonic Adventures like that, so it's just, you know, it's one of those things that's gonna be very exciting. So let's see. So right now I'm at the place where I got 3 games in the cart. Sadly I can't really use my credit card for like PS3 stuff. You generally have to go all the way to the fucking store and put like buy a gift card in order to like buy stuff here. But honestly, it's like, I guess, you know, this is taking too fucking long. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, there you go, load it in. So right now it's like $6. Currently I have $14 left because I used the rest of the money. And yeah. Let's see. Oh my god, the magic number. Through here. We got I also downloaded Final Fantasy. We got the Sonic Adventure games. You have Manhunt. And I also went ahead and I bought the I didn't know this game had a theme. So I went ahead and bought it, and I'll show it off in the next video. As you can see right here, like these are like some of the games and stuff. Like I love how it tells you when I bought these stuff, like 2016 and such. Let's see, 2020, 2017, 2018, 2017. These are like the DLC stuff for Battlefield, which is crazy. You also got games for like the PS Vita and such, which is cool. I didn't know I had Minecraft for the PS Vita until like up until now. So right now I'm just gonna go ahead and download some of the stuff into my PlayStation so it can just be there and stuff. And I'll just see you on the next video.